Hello everybody, this is Dwarvus. Hope you're having a fan-free day. Today I'm with Bowtie.
Hello, that's me.
Yeah, that's him. He's changed his skin. He's got a sexier beard than me, almost. Mine's ginger though, so I can suck souls with it.
But we have like the same beard.
Yeah.
We almost look the same. Just that's different colors.
Now. Boom, there you go. What now? Huh? I got dreadlocks in my beard. Oh, he's got sexier hair. And it's like, I have no hair. I'm like, no.
Oh, well.
I'm like Caillou, that kid.
Who?
Technically, it was a French TV series of a kid that he had cancer.
Oh, really nope, I don't know that one. So, aside from French TV series, what are we doing here today?
We are pranking Ruler because he hasn't been on in ages, or recorded in ages. So we thought, you know what? Let's just build a massive pillow of poop and then judge him for it.
So is that why we've been squatting this whole time?
Yep. And that's why I had spicy chicken for dinner tonight.
Welcome back, it's Bowtie Daniels here, and I know, don't be worried, this is not part of the clip that you saw in the intro there. I'll be getting to that in just a second. I wanted to start things off here in the base and give you some updates on things that I'm working on. So, as you can see, I'm standing on top of this giant pillar, and I have all these beautiful, wonderful, colorful blocks all around here. The purples and the magentas and so forth, and this is starting to map out how I'm going to be doing the interior of my base here. I have been doing a lot of building in a creative test world and kind of figuring this thing out. I did a couple hours yesterday, probably another 6 hours today, just kind of mapping this and getting it all figured out and where spacing and such is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that today. I'll be catching up a little bit later on in the video with what we started off in the intro clip, but I also wanted to show you some other things that I've taken care of in the time in between episodes here. So let's go ahead and check that out. So first off, we got a new friend here. He, or she, I'm not sure which, I'm sorry if I misidentified you, somehow made it through the nether from one portal to another. I don't know which one the sheep came from, came out here, and he's been hanging out in here ever since, so I have a new little friend in here. I've also started carving out some more areas here in order to make room for the build I'm going to be doing, and perhaps the most important thing that I've done is I found another stronghold. So that's right, another stronghold with an end portal, so no more going hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of blocks through the nether to get almost all the way to Dwarvus' base in order to get to the Ender and start mending things up. It is so close, it's like I just snap my fingers, and boom, I'm there just in the end, killing Endermen, getting all my gear mended back up, and wow, wait. I'm here already. See, that really was fast. And it's a good thing that we're here because I actually died in between episodes and need to fix up and repair some of my gear and replace some stuff. I've already gone ahead and done that already, but I still need to go ahead and get a good pickaxe taken care of, not a pickaxe, a good axe and a good shovel. Those are the only things I have not replaced yet since I died. And I died while going ahead and making the tunnel to this new stronghold to get to the Ender. Some lava came and I just couldn't get out in time. So I'm going to go ahead, get some of my stuff healed up for the build I'm going to be doing, as well as kind of getting these last few pieces of gear taken care of and get all the enchantments on them that I need. So I will catch up with you in just a bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with building here. I got all my gear and everything taken care of, and I'm back up to speed, so let's see how this is going to work. I'm a little nervous here because I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to go. So I want to start off by... How do I want to start off? I want to start off by getting the basic spaces for the pillars here. So I need to go up. I was going to do 13 blocks, but there's a couple of spots where I start running into the surface. So I'm going to go up 11 instead, and that should make me have to do a little bit less terraforming in some of these spots where I might be breaking through. So it's still going to be a pretty nice effect. I wanted to do 13 just because, you know, 13 is an unlucky number, and, you know, that kind of seems like a bad guy villainous thing to do. So let's go up 11 blocks here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I need to do that at each one of these pink blocks for the pillars. So let me go ahead and take care of that. Alright, so there we go. We have our 6 pillars in. I do have another pink block over here that I'm not going to quite put in a pillar yet. I don't know if I'm going to do one here or if I'm going to build up and put one in. I would probably have to do another one somewhere around here. It looks like the right spot. Yep. So if I do one and keep it symmetrical, there'd be another one right there. And this is just a marker to see how high up I really need to go with things. And actually, that's going to be down about 2. So we got our 6 pillars in. Now, the next thing I need to do is start putting in the shape. And that's going to be mainly around this section I'm going to curve around. And I'm going to curve around this section as well. And then this is just going to be a straight through across here, as well as right here is going to be straight across. Now, I do have to do a little bit more digging in order to get all that curved and figured out and done properly, so I'm gonna have to do that as I go along, because I'm not gonna have the space to do what I want until I go ahead and get that dug out. So let me actually try and go ahead and do that first. That'll make things a little bit easier, and then I'll go ahead and start doing the roundness of the circles. Okay, so that's much better. We got hopefully enough space to do the work that we need to do now. There's a few spots that I'll probably have to go ahead and dig out a little bit more room. I might hit some blocks here and over there, depending on how this next part with the circle building goes. So that's gonna be the next step here. Not sure where I'm going to start that. Maybe I'll start that on this side, because this looks like it's going to be the more challenging side. I might have to dig out a little bit more on here. So let's start off up here, because this is actually one of the spots where I'm definitely going to run into some problem with trying to build. This is one of the areas. Oh, hello, zombie. Don't knock me down. Instead, I'll knock you down. How about that? Or I'll just kill you. Goodbye. So yeah, this is one of those spots where I'm unfortunately going to have to do a little bit extra work with having to do terraforming and so forth, which I really don't like having to do. But it's going to be necessary for my plans here. And now I got to pick up all this dirt, because I cannot waste blocks. I hate wasting blocks. See it happen all the time in other videos. And yeah, that just drives me crazy. So hopefully that's enough space. Let's get back up there. Good. And now I gotta double check my circles and how that is going to work out. So I spent a bunch of time doing math, counting all this stuff out. So this is going to be kind of like a 17 by 17 sort of space. So I gotta go out 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks from here. Let's see. Counting circles, it's so much fun. You know what? It's probably going to be a lot more entertaining if I just go ahead and, rather than count all this off with you on camera, I'm just going to go ahead and time-lapse through it here. So enjoy. Alright, so there we go. We got our initial ring here taken care of for our base that we're building on here, so you can kind of see what's going on. Now, in this corner, I think this is actually going to end up being dead space, and I'm not going to build anything back over here. But there are a few places where I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the space. So I have this area over here, which kind of has become like another entrance. So I got to think about how I'm going to work this out. I might, instead of having this pillar here, move it off to these corners and make it kind of more symmetrical opening. This over here actually worked out pretty nicely. I'll take out like another row over here, and it'll be pretty centered there. I might have to move this statue that ruler built. Now over here is going to have to be like some sort of hallway or something going back behind this pillar in order to access this sorting system. And back here I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with. I mean, for now it's just a vine farm because I need a bunch of vines, because I need to also texturize this eventually. Instead of just having stone bricks everywhere, I gotta mix in some cracked stone, maybe some chiseled, some mossy stone, and so forth. So that takes care of this first ring. And now comes the tedious task of going ahead and building this circle up and forming it into a dome up until a certain point. And this middle area, it's got to be cut out. I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do going all the way up. So it's not going to be a complete dome coming all the way into the middle, but we'll see how that goes. So let me go ahead and start taking care of that now. Alright, so here we go, guys. I have gotten the first section of my build done here for my base. So there you go. This is what it's going to look like over on this side. I'm going to do the same thing, replicate it up over on this side as well. There's a couple of things I got to go clean up and fix, like these blocks here in the corner are actually going to interfere with the design that I'm doing, so I can take those out and it's okay. It won't affect my shape. And it's going to be the same thing on that side. I got to take out those corner blocks there and there. I think it's going to look all right even without those blocks. That'll be just fine. And then I got to start going ahead and bringing the walls down. So I'm going to bring these walls down. I got to figure out if I'm going to bring this wall down or leave it open or what. This is definitely staying open over here. And these walls, I think I'm going to bring all the way in. And then I got to center this up a little bit and maybe fill in some of these sides or something. I don't know. And this will become an entrance way in. So I think I said this in the last clip that I'll move maybe a pillar over to here and here rather than having it straight down in the center. Yeah, and that'll take care of that. So all that will get filled in, all that will get filled in. And then I got to eventually figure out what I'm going to do for this middle section here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that yet and how I'm going to finish this thing. So I don't want to close this off. I want to have this keep going up and do something fancy and nice looking over here. So I don't know what that's going to be. I'll get to that, you know, in a later episode probably. But for now, while I go ahead and work on this over here, let's go ahead and show you that prank that I was working on with Dwarvus early on in the intro clip. Let's see if I can properly ender pearl back up there this time. Oh, there we go. I did it. original plan was to try and do this 3D, but no thank you.
Yeah, I would have been that. Yeah, you know what, mate?
You're on your own.
I think there's this sheep there. Let's neighbour to this ruler. I think it'll help you. I ain't helping you. Goes 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Well, people always make fun of me because I count out loud. Rudolph's like, seems Dwarvus comes out. Okay. That's handy now, isn't it? Huh? Well, the same thing if it right said splat, but you died. I was like,
oh no.
Working hard. I thought you were just gonna have a
So here we are going for the grand reveal. Just got to go up over this mountain and oh, that looks great.
If you go up,
that looks great.
Building like this bridge, it's hilarious to watch it from here.
Oh man, I really hope he just logs on from like right here.
Yeah, he goes like, what the map is this? Seems like they found a substitute.
All right, so here we go. I got the two sides finished here. Oh, no, I don't. I missed a spot. I missed one block right there. Just one. But otherwise, this is all finished. Maybe I will leave that there as part of my texturing, because I do need to do that. That might be the lazy way out of doing this. So here we go. We got this side done, and this should be identical. Let's just take a look. I'm not seeing anything here that seems weird or out of place. Maybe those two blocks there. Let's check this side out. And yeah, this side looks good. And it looks like, yeah, those two blocks I got to get rid of on this side. But otherwise, we are done with this part. So this is maybe like the halfway point of the ceiling. Because then I got to do the walls. And I got to do the floor. The floor is going to be a really long one. But I'm going to go ahead and fix these 2 points here and here. And that's going to be it for me for today. It's been quite a few hours of playing Minecraft today, and I'm kind of tired. So yeah, I'm ready to go ahead and relax and call it a night. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Peace out.